Would you like to get updates on Major League Baseball, National Football League, and even NASCAR racing? How about weather, anytime, anywhere? MapQuest navigational assistance, local TV, CNN, restaurant guides and ratings while you travel. All this fun stuff for just $9.99 a month. Come see us at any Southeastern Cellular location for the best deals ever.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boyz Toys. We're still Biloxi, Mississippi, cruising the coast. Really, we're in Gulfport at the Rice Pavilion. A lot of cars showing up. It's Friday morning here in Biloxi. A lot of cars showing up. Cars everywhere. Sit back and relax. We got cars from, let's see, this week we got cars from Biloxi. We got them from Texas, Ohio. Got them from everywhere. So sit back, relax. These are cars you've never seen before. Guarantee you're going to like them. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boyz Toys. Tonight, your host, Barry Miller, will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boyz Toys.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150,000 by using your rewards card only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
Next vehicle, David Hamilton, 1956 Ford. David, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about your vehicle. And they talked to him earlier, he said he wished he bought a Chevrolet, but tell me about your wife's vehicle.
This is a 1956, what Ford calls a courier sedan delivery, which is basically a panel car instead of a panel wagon. It's been modified somewhat. I bought it for her last year. It's got a 74 302 board 30 over, balanced and blueprinted, carbureted with an AOD, 9-inch Ford rear end, 300 gear posi. Power disc brakes I put on. Next project is to put the power steering where she can drive it.
Oh, so you bought it for her, but it ain't got power steering?
Yep. So
which one's your wife?
The one over in the stripes.
She doesn't get all up on top of that thing to turn it.
That's the reason why I'm driving and she ain't. She said, "What's
got
up?"
air conditioning?
Yep, got air conditioning.
First man I seen got air before he got power steering. That's pretty good. Ain't never heard of that.
But as long as I'm driving it, I can manhandle it enough where she can't, and we can run it with air conditioning. So.
Now, when you bought it, did you do most of the work to it? Or?
Well, most of the work had already been done, except for the fact that I've modified some of it. They had done the paint that you see here. I've taken it and put the power disc brakes by changing these front spindles to the Granada spindles, power booster, and also changed it from the V-belt, the old style, to the Mustang front serpentine belt, to the new compressor, and changed that from a C4 to the automatic overdrive Ford transmission, and then cleaned up some of the stuff that they had done, and then in a process of basically taking one that somebody else has done and changing it to where it fits my needs.
Right. So, in other words, every time somebody buys one, it might be sharp and all when you get them, but you got to change it to the way you want it.
That plus to the point that a lot of times you'll find cars out there that's been done until you get underneath the covers of it, you don't see what's been done.
Right.
So you've got to basically start from scratch and redo them, and that's what I'm doing on this.
And a lot of times when you start, just looking at stuff that you want to do to it, you find stuff that they've halfway fixed it. Or,
You got it.
You find a lot more when you're looking at it. That's why a lot of people say they buy cars on the internet, on eBay. I don't see how they do that, because you can look at it. Well, you can look at it now,
That
but
was one of them.
you're actually going to find the things that you're going to find when you get it.
Well, the thing is, when you look at it on the internet and you look at pictures look good until you get up close and really look at them with a fine-tooth comb, and then you find out the problems that haven't been done. Then, in this case, I like the vehicle because of the fact you don't see many of them, so I've got something to work with, and I'm going to change it and fix it right to the point that it's going to fit our needs and be nice. Plus, the wife likes it because there's plenty of room in it that she can put whatever she needs to carry
Why'd
with
you
us.
pick the 56?
I just happened to see that vehicle and liked it. I've always been a Ford man, so I like what I see there.
Now, what color burgundy do you call that? Is that off a late
I
model?
have no idea what just a regular burgundy is.
Now, in the back, is it just
It's got a
carpeted out, paneled out back there? Or?
It's carpeted in the back. On the floor, the side panels are vinyl, and then it's got the cloth headliner all the way in black all the way out the back.
So you can actually haul stuff in it too?
Yeah.
Now, where are you from?
Griffin, Georgia.
Griffin, Georgia. Y'all drove this one in.
Yep, sure did.
Y'all bring all the stuff to the guy in the Vicky because he ain't got much trunk.
Well, what he didn't bring, I did bring.
I started saying you can put his stuff in your truck. He ain't got much of a trunk now.
No, he hadn't. No. Well, it's like this. I put a big cooler in the back, so most of his, had to bring some of his alcoholic
Yeah,
beverages.
but most time you need at least a half of this back here just for shoes. Them women wear some shoes.
Well,
Different color
I have
shoes.
to give mine credit. Mine don't wear that many shoes. I ain't like a closet full at home.
Y'all from Georgia though.
Yeah, well, you ain't got to have many in
Georgia, you can go in a restaurant barefoot and eat.
That's right. That's right.
Alabama, Georgia, we can go in a restaurant and eat. Can't do that in Mississippi. They won't let you.
You got that
They
right.
say you got to put some shoes on your feet.
And a shirt,
So besides just cosmetic stuff, nothing else you want to do? Like,
Well, I'm gonna
except
check.
the
I'm
power steering.
power steering, and then once I get through the mechanical parts of it, I'm gonna strip it, repaint it, gut the interior. I want to rewire it completely with one of the wiring kits from front to rear. Repaint it. I like to do back with the same color, but do with the ghost flames instead of the gold flames you see there. That's decent, but it's too bold.
Right. He kind of stands out at you.
Yeah, it does. Reaches out and grabs you.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. When you have an accident or your car breaks down the road, you have so much on your mind, you don't know where to turn. I've got your answer. Skinner's Body Shop and Record Service here in Oxford, Alabama has 24-hour towing 7 days a week. They'll be there when you need them. Also, remember, when you do have that unexpected accident, you can choose the body shop of your choice to repair your vehicle. And the Skinner name has been known for professionalism and attention to detail for service for their customers for over 45 years. So stop by or call Skinner's Body Shop today. Tell them Barry Miller sent you by. You know, a lot of people, when you say molded carpet, they don't know what you're talking about. Auto Custom Carpet right here on Noble Street, downtown Anniston. Ken Hall and his staff, they have molded carpet for your vehicle. Molded carpet means it fits right in your vehicle. Pre-cut, all you have to do is pick out the color, tell them the make of the car, go in there on Monday, order that carpet. Guess what? Towards the end of the week, they'll be calling you to pick it up. Go home, it will lay right in that car. Any type car made, they have it right there at Auto Custom Carpet. Go by today or call and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, in the state of Alabama, one thing that better be working perfect is that air condition. For all of your central heating and air condition needs, contact Wayne Mizell at Mizell Heating and Air Condition here in Oxford. They are state certified, bonded, and insured. Wayne and his staff do service, installation, new construction, and that yearly inspection. You know, every time you get a yearly inspection on that air conditioning unit, they check the Freon and check everything out, and it saves on that power bill. So give them a call today at 835-0509. Tell them Barry Miller told you to call. Next vehicle, 1960 Edsel Ranger. Lenny Hoy. Lenny, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
How are you?
And young lady, your name?
Susan.
Susan Hoy. Tell me a little bit about your car, Lenny.
Well, this is a 1960 Ranger. They were only built for 30 days in 60. This is one of 177. The only other model they made was the Villager wagon. It's stock except for the engine. Everything on it is stock.
Now, what kind of motor you got?
It's a 427.
Well, you kind of just went on up, didn't you? What come in it?
I think there was a 392 in this. Can't remember exactly what I said. That was about 10 years ago.
So you usually want to get a little bit bigger motor.
Yeah, just some giddy up.
Now, wonder why they didn't make it. You said they just made it for 30 days. Why?
The 60. That's when they discontinued the Edsel. They made it 58, 59, and 30 days and 60.
And they just quit making them all
They
together.
stopped making them, yeah.
Now, where'd you find this one at?
This one come up out of Virginia.
You know where most of them was sold at? Or because you don't see a lot of Edsels in the South.
Well, they had their own dealerships. They had Edsel dealerships. They were all around.
I mean, where they all went, because you don't see that many in the South, Alabama, Georgia. Well,
you don't see many of these guys around anymore.
I don't see none of these around.
So
But
the dealership went away with the car.
Are you in a club or something where everybody that's got the 60s, you know other people's got it?
No, this is my brother.
Oh.
He's an Edsel collector.
Oh, okay. So you did, but I know they have different clubs. I think he told me earlier that's where you can get parts.
Well, you
no
can.
other Edsel people.
From the Edsel Motor Club. Right?
Y'all also from Griffin, Georgia?
No, I'm from Massachusetts.
I started to say his accent was a little different from yours. He got that southern accent. Y'all just come down for cruising the coast?
Yeah, this is our 9th year.
What do you think about cruising the coast this year?
I love this place. It's great.
It's changed a lot since Katrina, but they're trying to build it back up, get it back like it was.
I was surprised that there was that many cars registered this year to come down. It just goes to show that they're.
Well, I came down in
supportive.
October last year, a month after it happened, and I was here for 3 days, and you wouldn't want to be here. You wouldn't
Well, I
want to see
couldn't believe it when we drove up and down 90 here, how bad it was.
Yeah, I was telling my wife and some of them earlier when we was riding, it's 100% better than it was in October last year when I was here. And that's how bad it was in October.
Oh, I'm sure it'll get better.
And we went from Bay St. Louis all the way down to Ocean Springs. Had a police escort, took us filming, and it was just totally awesome.
No, it's
Anything else he wants to do to this one?
We need some body work on it. Other than that, we just keep it completely stock.
What'd y'all do, fly from up north and drive it down here?
No, I drove down here, drove down to my brother's house and picked this up.
So, I mean, you drove it, you picked it up in Georgia?
Uh-huh.
And then y'all drove from Georgia here?
It's a driver.
It's a whole lot hotter here than it is up north?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all wish you was back up there in the cool?
No.
It ain't that cool up there, really.
It's cold today. I was talking to my daughter. It is cool.
It's weird how it can just be burning up. Well, they said here Monday and Tuesday was a little nippy. And then today you can't stand it, it's so hot.
Yeah, it is warm.
Now, how long y'all staying?
We're staying for the week. We'll be out of here Sunday.
That's when we're going back. Yep. It'll be a lot of cars on 65 headed north come Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a ton of them. And he's kept this in just about as original as you can keep it, something order too, didn't he?
Yep, everything. There's no power steering, no power brakes. It's all manual.
Yeah, you better wait till you get to Alabama before you put gas back in it. They went up in Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
It freaked me out. I thought Mississippi would be cheaper. By the time we got down near the coast, it went up, but I said...
We hit a spot in South Carolina. It was $1.89.
Yeah. $1.89 a gallon. I ain't seen that in 5 years.
Yeah. $1.89.
You filled it up,
and
didn't you?
before we spotted the 189, we needed gas, and we filled up for $1.99.
Yeah, you can wait one exit and make the difference of a dime.
It changes, yeah.
You know, it just going one little small exit makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle. He did a great job. Thank you for being on the show.
All right,
Thank
you
for coming up. We'll be right back. Looking for that special gift for that special person? Well, Stinson Howard Fine Jewelers is your answer. They have New Journey jewelry. They have watches from Citizen to Rolex. Circle Jewelry. They also have a wide selection of diamond rings, pendants, and necklaces, and some of the most beautiful pearls in the area. Now Stinson's and Howard Fine Jewelers can custom make any type of jewelry you want. You know, they have that special piece for that special person. They say if you can do it, they can make it. With 3 locations to serve you, why pay more somewhere else? Make sure you mention Big Boyz Toys and receive a special 25% discount on all your Citizen watches. So ladies, that's a great gift for the holiday. Mount Cheahaw Harley-Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road. They're your Harley-Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley-Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith and George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Charles Harley-Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes. Any type of classic car you could want, he has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call. Next vehicle, W.L. Busher with an A, 63 Chevrolet Impala. W.A., welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Tell me a little bit about your Impala.
Well, it's just, it's been in the family since 1972, and it used to be mine, and when I got ready to get rid of it, I let my mother have it, and she kept it till she died. She told all the other kids that since it was mine, it came back to me, you know, so that's probably the only reason that it's still around, you know, because back then I would have probably gotten rid of it. You know, but Mom wouldn't part with it. She called it old red, and she kept it right close to her. You know,
63 Chevrolets are hard to find.
I've got about 5 or 6 parts cars that I've gathered up over the years just for that reason. You know, to keep me extra parts and stuff.
Now, what size motor and all you have in it?
It's just a 327, 250 horse with a power glide transmission.
So everything's stock,
right? I debated on that when I started trying to restore it about 4 years ago, of whether or not I wanted to go back original or retro rotted or what, you know, and I decided I want to go back, try to make it look back like it did in 1963.
And they're worth more money that way.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care about that part of it, you know, because I don't ever intend to sell that one, you know. It's the sentimental value. It's not that much of a valuable car, you know, but it's just sentimental value to me on it, you know.
Right. Now, did you restore it or what?
Basically, we've been through most of it. The engine hadn't been through on it, and it's got 90,000 miles on it now, you know. And so it'll use a little oil.
So it's still stock.
It's still stock, just like it was.
Now, where are you from?
Petal, Mississippi, you know.
Petal, Mississippi.
Petal. It's just 85 miles from here.
So you drive back
we have
every day?
We have a real long ways to go.
Do y'all stay here or you drive back?
We stay here. This is the first year I've been able to do this, but we came down last Sunday, and we're here for the whole week, you know. I did have to go back yesterday because the car developed a problem. The center drive shaft bearing went bad in it and started vibrating. So I eased it back home to the shop and put it up on the rack where I could work on it.
Put it up on the rack, fixed it, and doing it again.
Come back this morning. But
now, how many cruising the coast have you been to?
I've been to every one of them. I love it. Yeah. You know, the first one, I think there was 300 and something cars in it, and I was one of them.
And it's bigger every year. Katrina hurt last year.
Right.
But it gets bigger each and every year.
Yeah. I was really surprised at the amount of vehicles that I saw Sunday when we came down, you know, here. Then I said, well, it's going to be all right. And a lot of people that I've talked to and all was under the same impression, you know, especially people that's driven for several miles away like that because they didn't know if there's going to be places to stay or, you know, places to eat and things like that. And there is, you know, so a lot of people that I've talked to on it and all is saying, you know, that they got down here and saw this, they turned around and called their buddies to come too, you know. So.
Well, they're trying to take care of us with all the means they got.
Right.
And they're trying to get it out.
They've done a great job, you know, because this coast was destroyed down here for sure, you know, like that.
And they've come a long way in a year.
Right, that's what I'm saying, you know, it's really.
Now, so you never completely restored it then?
I didn't do a frame off on it, no. We had the front cap off of it, and the doors and trunk and stuff like that and all, you know. And
you just repainted the same color it was?
Right, went back the same color it was and all, you know.
And you go down the road in this thing, people look, because there ain't a lot of 63s out there.
Right.
You see some 64s, but not a lot of 63s out there.
We've got a lot of good compliments on it, and especially the way of putting it back stock, you know, too. A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Well, and stock just does something to the car. It makes the value of the car more. And I know you said, like you said, you're not going to sell it, but a lot of people, you know, when they street ride them out, people just don't pay that much attention to them. They want to look at the original cars.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple little projects at home that was going to build me another hot rod out of. I said I'll just put this back stock. You know.
What else do you want to do to it?
Basically, I might rebuild the engine and a couple other little things on it. I'd love to put an overdrive in it. I hate to get rid of the original power glide out, you know, like that, but coming down the highway and all, you know, like that and all. It's kind of hard to cruise it at 70 or something like that and all, you know.
Because it's getting on up there pretty tight.
The engine's getting up pretty tight, especially with it tired. I'll have to rebuild the engine and all, I'm sure, you know.
Tired,
Yeah.
Good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show. We'll be
Glad
right
to be
back.
on the show.
Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you. Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. Don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Time of year is when everybody's doing that touch-up on their vehicle, getting ready for next year. Well, I've got the place that has everything you need for any type of body repairs. Rosar Auto Paint Supply has the largest selection of pinstriping and molding in the area. They mix custom paint. They do custom paint matching. They have waxes, buffer pads. I mean everything. They're the largest auto paint distributor in Alabama with auto, industrial, and fleet paints. With 4 locations to serve you in Anniston, Birmingham, Coleman, and Tuscaloosa, there's a Rosar's close by. And with over 100 years of combined sale experience in their sales staff, they are simply the best. Stop by or call today and tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, Grant and Dustin Clark. 69 Chevrolet Camaro. You Grant, the big one.
That's right.
You Dustin, the little one.
Yes, sir.
I did it the year before last. I can't stand it. Show me your hand. Good. Look at that, y'all. Good. Biggest thing about them boys in Louisiana, the hands.
That's what they say, anyway.
And their feet. Look at them feet. He can ski with his feet and knock you out with his head. Tell me a little bit about your Camaro.
It's a 69 Camaro. It's got a 555 big block Chevrolet in it. That's an aftermarket block. It's got a turbo 350 and a 10-bolt rear end in it.
Now, what'd you have here for last?
That's an 80 Pro Street Camaro.
You went from an 80, dropped on back a little bit, didn't you?
Well, I had this car at that time. It just sat in the garage. It was an air-conditioned car that I just drove, you know. It was a drive, but the other one was more of a hot rod. Now this is the hot rod, and the other one's gone.
Oh, so you decided to build the stock one a little bit.
Yeah, and big tires are hectic when you get on the road, so put the little ones on there.
Now, y'all drive this one here, right? Mm-hmm. You don't haul it?
No, it's driven.
Now, where y'all from?
New Orleans.
How many miles New Orleans from here?
Depends which way you go.
Not when the crow flies, we can't fly.
Okay, about 100 miles.
So, it takes a couple hours.
About 2 hours, hour and a half.
And a bunch of gas.
No, we're getting about 3 miles a gallon, so we're doing well.
Y'all, he's doing well. He's getting 3 miles to the gallon. That ain't well. That's in Alabama, that's about $7 for every mile you drive. You can throw $7 out the window.
About right.
Now, how long have you had this one built?
Well, I just put the motor in about 3 months ago, but I've had the car's been running for ever since I had it, about 3 years. But we redid everything. Me and him did everything on it. We built the motor, and we redid the front end, the rear end, every bolt, nut and bolt's been out of the car.
Dustin, you gonna get to drive this one when you get 16?
Yep, I'm stealing it.
Huh?
I'm stealing it.
No, you ain't done it. He gonna steal it. he gonna take it to school, right?
Yep.
Chase the women. Yeah.
He's already doing that.
You know, already doing that already, ain't he? Now, Dustin helps you with all the work on it, motor and all. Can you build the motor?
Basically, yeah.
You put it. You know how to put one together.
Yeah, no Dodge though. I don't know how to do Dodges yet.
Don't worry, there ain't a big call for Dodge. I take that back to the guy with the wagon. I'm just kidding. But I mean, to build a motor, I could have meant that, but said the Dodge never breaks down. So you never know what I meant. But that ain't what I meant. What else you got to do to this one?
Nothing much. We're going to go to the track in a few weeks with it. We're going to go way out there, Dodge that station wagon real soon. About a month from now.
You going to race the Dodge?
Oh, yeah, we got a little rivalry going. But it all turns out my car's faster, I'm better looking, and my kid can beat up his kid. Can't beat that.
Now you can't beat that. That's 3 out of 4. What's the fourth?
That's it.
Let's see, let me get that right so I don't forget. Your car's faster than his. You look better than he does.
I'm better looking.
And your kid can whoop his kid.
That's right.
You can say one more that your next baby's going to whoop his next baby.
Okay, but it ain't going to happen.
It ain't?
No.
You never know.
You can't never tell.
If the stork knocks on your door, all you got to do is pay the doctor.
That's true. Or collect.
Huh?
Or collect.
Collect from the doctor. So now you just want to drive it and enjoy it, and that's
what
it?
we're doing.
We got nitrous on it too.
How much horsepower are you running?
Well, the motor's making a little better than 700 horsepower, and nitrous, I got a 400 horsepower nitrous kit on it, so we're going to get after it.
They're not going to have the drag racing in like they used to do at Biloxi, are they?
I don't know.
And used to be you could punch it out there on the road and hide. You can't do that no more. There ain't enough of us. They can spot us in a crowd.
Yeah.
Because it ain't a whole bunch of us out there punching.
Well, it's not a place for them to hide either, so.
Yeah, you can see. You can see them too, can't you?
That's
now,
right.
y'all going back to New Orleans tonight? Y'all stay?
No, we stay until we leave Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, headed back. Dustin, you gonna have fun while you're here?
Oh, always.
Just checking out the cars?
Yeah.
Seen any little women running around?
Nah. The
You
women up here aren't my type.
Ain't you type, why?
Got them little coon ass.
They're car people, ain't they?
Huh?
I didn't know if he gonna land right here. Stay a while. Tell you what, Galen Camaro, appreciate you being on the show.
All right, man.
Appreciate you coming up, Dustin.
I'll see you next year.
We'll be right back. Let me tell you about a place right here in North Alabama that was voted one of the #1 romantic locations in the state of Alabama. Covenant Cove Lodge and Marina in Gunnersville, Alabama is that place. From weddings, family reunions, class reunions, bass tournaments, or just that quiet getaway for two, Covenant Cove is your answer. They have the Blue Parrot restaurant and lounge right on property. They have great food, good entertainment each and every night. They will assist you in planning and booking everything for your special event. Call Pam or one of the sales staff today at Covenant Cove and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. Triplet Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robbins, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to stop by. You know, it's hard to find a place that can handle all of your automotive needs in one stop. Well, I've got your answer. Superior Tire and Detail right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston can do it all. They carry Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Firestone tires. They're also the Tire Pro dealer for this area. They also have over 1,000 custom wheels such as American Racing, American Eagle, and Boss. They also have custom accessories such as toolboxes, bed liners, and brush guards. The Detail Shop, they do wash and vac or full detail. Minton Home Center and Signature Homes of Oxford is your #1 locations to purchase that dream home you've been waiting on. From single wides, double wides, even triple wides, Minton has the manufactured home for everyone. They have land home programs with little or no money down financing with a combination